Hey traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room, and in our weekly recap this week we are going to continue in our advanced patterns in order flow that lead price. And we're going to show you how we use some of these patterns to predict breakout price action in the market. The chart we're going to look at is from April the 2nd and have a new signal that, or a refined signal actually, that I want to share with you that we're using. And I'll show you the signal recap from March the 22nd up until April the 2nd. If you've never read this next slide, please pause the video and do that. Come join us when you get finished. Thanks. All of our indicators that you're looking at here are smart Renko bars, which are 8 ticks for reversal, 4 ticks for continuation, and there's a specific reason we use that, plus any wick that's associated with that. Smart price band, which is so much more than a colored EMA, and if you've looked at some of our work, you realize that. These little red and cyan hash marks, which we use for our phantom signal, are smart super trend, and basically they're identifying local, very local to the bar, support and resistance areas in the market. Trapped Trader Oscillator, smart momentum, and then our last down here on the bottom, these are simply little vertical markers that alert us that Trapped Trader Oscillator is undervalued. It is overvalued. And we'll show you how that works as we do that. As always, if you have any questions, an email to support@stockindextradingroom.com gets that taken care of. If you like what you see, you want to come and join us, or do you want to just check us out, find out more about who we are, visit our website, stockindextradingroom.com. And we're going to go ahead and get with it. This chart is for Friday, April the 2nd. Our blue vertical line is the market open. And I'm going to draw your attention to the right side of the screen here. And if you followed our work, you'll know this is an engulfing Trapped Trader Oscillator pattern that one single reversal bar breaks through both a red and green horizontal line. These horizontal lines are called smart breakpoints, these large dots, smart breakpoints with a horizontal line. And when Trapped Trader Oscillator runs through one of those, that's a lead out. And when it runs through a red and a green at the same time, it's a double order flow lead out. It really predicts future price movement very, very accurately. We call this pattern, because it breaks both a red and a green at the same time, a Santa Claus, because it's a lot easier to say that than, hey, we've got an engulfing double smart breakpoint lead out, and by the time we get all of that out, it's gone sometimes. So what we're looking at simply is we break this little red and green line at the same time. Okay, that's how we use smart breakpoint lead outs to look at order flow. This is predicting up. Smart momentum, if you follow our work with the ultimate trend identification system, you'll know we are in an uptrend. And we get these, this is called a Santa Claus, and next week we're going to focus specifically on that for you. But this is saying is that this is double bottom, triple bottom, you know, it's a flat, it's a horizontal reset for all of our Elliott Wave friends. And in a room, we measured this to 4,000. As unlikely as it seemed for a lot of our members, it was just from the bottom here to the top here and the reset, and then whatever the bottom is associated, we don't know that yet, but we were pretty sure. And then we get our breakout order flow read, and so here was our first arrow in the room, and you can see away we go and up to the 4,000 area. Now that didn't hold, it did get knocked down though. So just sort of a taste of the room and how we look at the market and structure and all kinds of situations to help our members take advantage. So now let's look specifically for our signal, and we'll show you this obviously is X Phantom. Okay, this is just we have focused on that for the entire month of March. And if you're new, if this is the first video you've watched, go back and look at some of our recaps for March and you'll see how we exploit this in the room for our members. But here is, it's called an X Phantom. Trap Trader Oscillator is undervalued. We encompass this last SST print and away we go and away we go. Back and forth. Now, this can get on the wrong side of things occasionally. Some of our members were saying, can you help us maybe even make it a little better? So what we're going to do is we're going to look for situations that are highly, highly, highly in our favor. And what we're going to look for is we're going to look for an X Phantom, which is just simply Trap Trader Oscillator is over our purple line here. Okay, it's over the purple line, it's overvalued, and then it comes down through this red smart break point. This is called a lead out to the downside. So we have a TTOX Phantom that we're getting a very strong reading that immediate order flow is to the downside. So that would have been an entry. So we would sell that, and it went down a little bit, not a lot. And you know, we don't know the future of the market. That's why we show some different scenarios and how you might want to hold that. So now we go and we look and we see we had this red and it was engulfed. So that's a Phantom, X Phantom. We have this green notation here that's telling us this is a Trap Trader Oscillator in an extreme. Okay, good. And it also is engulfing this so that would be a buy. Okay, it's that simple. Boom, boom. And we even had one markets were closed. Here's one that I know the members that were trading would have taken advantage of. Friday after non-farm payrolls came out. We don't need to put that in the recap, but anyway, those were only two trades that we had. This is not a great day to show you this signal, but that's not what we do in the room. We don't pick the days to try to impress you. We just show you what we use. Now, one of the things I want to do is this. I want to show you, I've done a recap for 2 weeks going through the end of the month. And let me pull that up. And we'll look at that. Now, I'm going to show you the recap. I'm going to show you the historic track record for if you were to trade it for 1.2 point. Here's the, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Okay, 9 trading days. Cynical people will look at what we show with our trade markets report and say that's a bit more than I can stomach, and I can't. I don't have a response. I get emails all the time. You expect me to believe that? No, I don't expect anything. I'm just showing you what for these 2 weeks. Is this going to be 100%? Of course not. Nothing is. Does this represent that this is a very powerful way to trade the market? Yes, it does. I struggle with this, and I actually thought about putting a loser in artificially just so you wouldn't go, oh, look, whatever. And then I thought, you know, that's misleading. Some people have an open mind, are skeptical for sure, but have an open mind and go, well, you know, I don't expect that, but you know, something around 90 or so for 2 points, 8 ticks, something at 65% for if I take 5 with a 15 tick stop, that would be good enough. And so my job in these is not, it's not to try to convince you. I don't want to convince you to come to the room. If I have to convince you to come, I have to convince you to stay. That's not what the stock index trading room is about. We're not here to sell memberships, believe it or not. We'll just show you what we use, what our members are using, some of the benefits and some of the results that they're enjoying. And if this looks like this would benefit your trading, we welcome you to come join us. If not, then there are a lot of ways to do this to be successful. And you know, it's funny, as a moderator here, I am justifying something that's incredibly powerful, but that's just sort of the way my industry works. It's, you know, if it's not quite this good, it's believable. So anyway, I'm not asking you anything other than, yeah, if you're open-minded and you want to come check this out, stuckindextradingroom.com. Okay. If this looks like something you want to take advantage of, go to our website, look at that 6-minute, 8-minute video, whatever, very short. At the end of it, there's still a nice discount coupon code at the end of that you can use and get a very nice discount. So this is a new signal we're using in the room. Oh, let me show you one more thing before I forget. It doesn't trade a lot for some people. You know, 3 at 100%, 2 at 100%, 2 at 50%, 3 at 100, you know, all of that. It doesn't trade a lot. If I were to, let's say, let's tone this down, let's go for 8-tick winner and look. You know, we got a lot of 100% days. But 3, 3, 4, 7, 5, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, you know, it doesn't trade a lot. And that's that some people would go, wow, it doesn't trade very much. And other people would go, thank you, it doesn't trade a lot. So it's not my job to tell you whether you should or shouldn't trade a lot, if this is a lot or a little or whatever, we don't know. We have a lot of our members that use this, but then also we'll just use an X phantom or a colorful phantom. Our combo signal is very popular, that they will support this type of trade strategy, maybe with one other, and maintain a relatively high win percentage, historic track record, and maybe take advantage of a couple of more great situations in the market. The last thing I'll say about signals is this. We show you, we do our recap and we show you what has happened in the past in the stock index trading room. We believe the past is going to be more like the future rather than less like the future. And, but we don't know that we'll ever get another, here's an X phantom right here. We don't know that we'll ever get another one of these that win. We don't know that we'll ever get another one of these. At least we have no idea. We can't predict the future any better than you can. What we show you is historic track record from signals in the past. We believe the future is going to be more like the past rather than less like the past. And so that gives our members hope that they can address the market and take advantage of some situations that that put the odds in their favor of being on the right side of range expansion. So that's it from the stock index trading room and all of our members. Rob Mitchell, World Cup trading champion. I'm Steve, hoping that all of your trading future stories are about success and about growth. And if we can help achieve that in any way, we'd love for you to come and join us. Happy trading.